Welcome back. I'm Jill Wellington, and I'm going to show you how to make some really pretty frames that you can use with your photos that you want to post online, like on Facebook or on Instagram. I think that frames really add and punch them up and make them special when you share them online. So we're going to start out with this really cute picture fall of our little gal. And first of all, we want to make sure that we size this to use online. So go up to Image, click on this, and go to Image Size. Now, whenever I want to post something online, especially like on Facebook, I like my longest side to be 2048 pixels. So if that's your width, if your longest side is your height, just plug that number in there and your other number will automatically follow suit in the correct ratio. And then go down to resolution and you want to set it at 72. So then we're going to go and click OK. And mine's already sized correctly. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to duplicate this layer. So we're going to click Control J or Command J on a Mac, and you can see that the layer is duplicated over here in the layer palette. Now the next thing we want to do is I want to put a little contrasting border around my picture, and I want to pick a color that's already in my picture. So what we do is we go here and we click on the eyedropper tool. And when we pull this over, you can now see that little eyedropper icon. And go ahead and point to something in your picture and it'll sample that color. Like look at the dark green here. I'm going to click on that. And now that color is down here ready for us to use. But you can pick this yellow, pick whatever color, this red, whatever color you want. I'm actually going to use the black in her hat for my little border. So I'm going to click on that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this little border by going up, clicking on Image. Now I'm going to go to Canvas Size. Click on that and make sure that the little box next to Relative is clicked. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to add some width and height to our picture. So I'm going to add I'm going to put 1.5 inches for width and 1.5 inches for height and click OK. And you can see that the canvas was stretched out, added this little extra width and height, and it actually makes a border. And I want it to be the color that I put into this. So let's go up to the Paint Can tool, click on this, and now take your arrow and place it in this new addition and click on it, and now you'll have the color that you selected. Doesn't that look good? That makes a nice little border. So now go over here and right mouse click, go down and flatten the image. Now the next thing we're going to do, I bought this really cute paper, it's digital paper, in an Etsy shop. And all you have to do is go to Etsy, and there is a ton of this digital paper out there. You can type in, I want pink flowers, I want purple stripes. Well, I typed in that I wanted some autumn fall paper, and I was able to purchase this entire set. Look at all these papers for just a few dollars. So I'm going to be able to make lots of frames all during the fall. So go over there and pick out whatever kind of paper that you would like, and there are tons of options. Let's go back to this picture of the little gal, and what we're going to do is we're going to left mouse click, and while holding down, drag it out of the palette. Now go up to your Move tool, click on this, and click on the picture, and while holding down with your left mouse, we're going to drag it right over the paper. We don't need this anymore, so go ahead and X out of it and click No if that pops up. Now the thing I really like about this method for making frames is I am in control now. I can make my frame as big, as little as I want. I'm not confined by somebody already made the frame and now I've got to fit my picture in there and I'm kind of stuck. This way I can make my frame if I want it big, do I want it little. So I'm actually putting it up in this corner, and I want this to be equal and this to be equal because I'm going to cut this down. So I like that. I want it to be pretty big because I want to be able to see that pretty paper. So I'm going to go over here and just with my right mouse click and flatten the image. Now go up here this is your crop tool. Click on this and make sure your crop tool up here is on unconstrained. Click on that. And now by going to the corner here, look at this. I can make my frame any size I want. Maybe I want it a little longer at the bottom because I want to put some text in there. It's up to me. I can do whatever I want to do. So I'm going to put this actually equal all the way around. If you decide you want to go in closer, you can do that. But I love this method because I can make the frame that I want to make. I like a lot of frames because I really like to see that paper that I bought. So go ahead and click crop. And there you have it. You have this really cute frame and it's all ready for you to share online. Have lots of fun with all the papers and all the designs that you can think of.